So you're an English teacher. You're tired of singing ABC songs all day. You're starting to feel like a loser. Well, let me give you some advice. The first thing you could do is get manly. And one of the easiest things to do is to change your own car oil. Don't take it to Yellow Hat or the car shops and spend a lot of money when you could do it yourself. So you might even get a bloody knuckle. Who knows? After you finish your job, you'll feel like, man, I did it. I feel like a man, right? Okay, so first thing you want to do is find your book. This is the PIAA, which is these ones. All right. Then you find, I have a Toyota here. So mine's a Hilux, right? Hilux. So the Hilux, mine's an older model. It's going to be here. Okay, which is the PH6 oil filter. Okay, so you just find the number here, PH6 Honda. Okay, Honda. You want Toyota. Okay, so before it was a PT7, and you could look on here. It says Toyota Hilux 2000. There it is. Okay, so you find your filter. Okay, and then these are good. So for about $3 you get one of these. This is where you dump your old oil. You just wrap it up, throw it away. Okay, and so you got your filter. Then I got my oil. So they sell it 10 watt 30. Okay, there's a 4 liters, so I'm gonna have a little extra. All right, so there it is. And all you have to do is have your other simple tools, and you can do it yourself. So let's go home and do it. Okay, so you want to do your own oil change, save some money. At first you're going to need to spend a little more money to get your own tools. So you need a jack, it's a jack stand, parts cleaner. Oh, this is optional. This is put your oil. Yeah, anyway, you're going to need a oil filter wrench and just a basic tool here. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so I don't want to be a pancake, so I always use jack stands, and I use my keep my jack up for just backup. Got one over here, but all the main load is on here. Always make sure your pin's in, so just for safety. And because my driveway is gravel, I use a plank to keep everything secure. Okay, so yeah, don't skimp on your safety, guys. You don't want to be a pancake. Okay, so let's go up to the top. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is remove the engine oil cap. So when we remove the plug in the bottom, airflow could go through and it'll drain easier. And I warmed up the car. You can see a little smoke coming out, so that'll help the engine oil drain more easily. Okay, let's go under. Okay, so this oil box that we got, 4.5 liters. Let's go ahead and open it up. So if you don't have one of these, of course you could just use an oil pan, but as you can see, the way this works is kind of like this paper in here. Yeah, these are good, and you have to take a emergency dump. You could always dump in the bag and you have all the toilet paper here. But basically the idea is this just soaks it all up. Then it comes with a little zip tie, and you zip tie it up and dispose of it properly. Okay, so prepare that. Got my 14. Okay, this will be for the oil filter after. So let's go ahead and get under. Okay guys, so you get your 14 wrench, and if you remember, righty tighty, lefty loosey, right? So righty tighty, lefty loosey. Here's our oil drain plug here. So let's go ahead and do a lefty loosey here. Okay, get your oil box ready, and go ahead and let it drain in here. Ready? Okay. So after warming up the car, the oil is a little hot, so it's good to wear gloves. And I cut my plug here. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, so here's our drain plug, and we have our crush washer. Now, I reused mine a couple times, so this one I just put in last time, and I've never had a leak. If you're really worried about it, you can go get some new ones. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the drain plug back in. And now it's just the opposite, right? So righty-tighty instead of lefty-loosey. Okay, so the way the oil filter, this is the remover here. Depending on, this is easy to get to, so this one works good, but some of them you need to have the wrench type, where you put on the cap. But this one works just fine, so you want to just put it over like that. And just same, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. So we're going to go left, and then, as you can see, it just turns right off. But when you put it on, you just use it by hand. You don't need that much force. Okay guys, so you have your manual for each car, right? So there's my Hilux. Okay, if you look in the back, you should have the service data. So here's my, look down here, engine oil. So hopefully you could read the hiragana or katakana. Okay, then you'll have oil with the filter, nomi, or filter with, right? Okay, so if you're just changing the oil only, you want 3.0. But if you're doing oil with filter, you want 3.2. Okay, so I'm going to put 3.2 liters. Alrighty. So this comes with the 4 liters. And here's my little handy thing here. So this is a 3 liter to the max. So first I'll put the 3. Okay, where's the little opener here? Give me a little screwdriver. Push down, and I'll just pop up. Okay, so let's fill this bad boy up. And before you put on your new filter, since you have the oil out, remove there. Okay, I like to put some oil on my finger, and you want to lube the little gasket here. So if you have one of those filters that goes on the bottom, you could actually put oil in there, but since this one goes from the top, it'll just spill right out. So. But yeah, just kind of lube that up. Let's go ahead and install this. This is just a hand tight. Okay, so I have my 3-liter jug here, and this is just a 1-liter one, so 3.2. So I'll just fill this up to the 2 mark. Of course, you don't need that, you can just figure it out, but since I have it, I might as well use it. Okay, that's 3.2. GoPro, stop recording. Okay, so I have my 3.2 liters of oil, got my new filter, got my drain plug. So let's go ahead and start her up, let it run through, then we'll check the oil level. Okay, GoPro, stop recording.